Hi everybody. So today is the day. We still have like a couple hours together. It's currently 3:30?
Yeah.
3:30. My plane doesn't take off until 11, but unfortunately, you have to, ideally you go through security 2 hours before. We don't live anywhere near the airport, so we have to be, in transit 2 hours before that. So it's just like, I'm slowly but surely realizing that there's not much time left.
No.
Do you have anything to say? I'm sad.
Well, yeah, I'm sad too. I love you. Thank you for joining our family.
We're happy you're here.
One thing I do want to say is this video is probably going to definitely be late. She's my tagger. So she's probably going to tag this sometime tomorrow in the day and then publish it, right?
Yeah. Although we're still trying to figure out how he's going to do that because you need to go to bed.
Yeah.
Like, you have work at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah. Hard work.
So, like, when do you feel like this is going to get edited?
As soon as I get home.
Like, as soon as you get home from work?
No.
Oh, so you're not going to go to bed when you get home?
No. Hard work. I did get a little sleep today, so that is kind of like helping me along. I did not really get any sleep last night. I was up most of the night editing a very large video, as a lot of you will not watch ever, because it's probably way too long. So that, yeah, I had to really condense it down. We decided to do a lot of, clips, sadly. Well, I guess not sadly. We got a lot of great memories, so yay for us.
Actually, though, yesterday was just, it ended up being long accidentally. I don't think we realized how much we talked. And there were just, a couple moments where, you or I pulled out the camera. Mostly you. Too embarrassed to fame me.
Yes, of course. Well, that's the best parts. I think it just kind of showed how much time we're trying to spend with each other. Well, we're still trying to feel like we didn't spend enough time with each other. All we did was spend time with each other. Today came way too fast, but it's 2 weeks. It's going to be interesting.
But it'll be okay. It'll be okay.
I've done it before. I can do it again.
So have I. Do you not feel like I go through pain?
No.
Emotionally? Yes,
No.
I do.
You have a nice family who are just, happier there. My family is yeah, bro, she ain't coming back.
Yeah, actually, I don't know why his family does that, but, they think it's funny, and, they try to convince him the whole time I'm gone that, I'm not gonna come back. I feel like that's really rotten.
If they're doing it out of fun, they're the best actors ever. They truly are. Just, they'll just, sit by me all solemnly. You lost her. Don't shoot yourself, kid. Bye.
I don't know why they say that, because honestly, he goes above and beyond every day and makes me just feel like the most awesome princess every day. And he's made this transition to move cross country as easy as possible, and he makes me want to come back. So I don't want him to feel like he has to earn my love, but he earns it. I love him to bits.
I could be having a good moment playing a video game, and they'll just come by and just crush me out of nowhere.
It'll be okay. I love you.
I love you too.
So what we're about to do now, because my dog, his dog, I'm really mad at her actually, now that I'm thinking about it. His dog chewed up my bag. I've had this bag. Honestly, I used it in high school, but it's just always been a good go-to bag to carry onto the plane. I've always used it in my travels. Not necessarily as a bag that gets checked, but carry on. I can carry my laptop, some extra whatevers, stuff to do on the plane. Anyways, I'm talking too much. But that little bitch. Chewed the straps, like the straps that go over your shoulder. It's like an over-the-shoulder cargo bag. And I was just like, that bag had a lot of memories. And honestly, like, I try to live a frugal life and don't feel the need to replace something that's not broken. So, like, I would have used it, continued to use it, no problem, for, like, years to come, probably. So, she's on my shit list today. And it's actually funny, like, she did it a long time ago, but, like, now that today is the day that I need it, like, it's reawakened my feelings of disdain.
You mean like that time whenever I remember she destroyed my suitcase and I really needed it for whenever I was trying to make it to my business meeting? And I tried to put stuff in it and it was, like, broken. Completely broken.
What business meeting did you need a suitcase for?
To put my laptop in.
Oh, that business meeting with Tune. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And other stuff. And it was like, nope.
So yeah, we've both been hit by the ever annoying teeth of Jasmine. She's lucky we love her, because I swear other people would have given her back a long time ago.
We can treat her. I hope.
Anyways, so we are actually on our way to Staples real quick just to try to see if we can, like, find a backpack or something. I need him to come. Well, we're always together, but I especially needed him to come with me because I'm taking his laptop instead of mine. Because mine is honestly going to black out about any day now, I think. It's on my wish list of purchases once we have liquidated our debt. There's a heating fan issue. It's just a thing. And there's stuff on there that I don't want to push it and lose.
Yeah.
Because I've just been too lazy to transfer it. But anyway, so I'm taking his laptop. And I need him to see what bag will actually fit the laptop. So he needs to come. Even if he wasn't going to come already.
Yep.
But what was I going to say? Oh, by the way, I want to apologize in advance. Him and I want to apologize in advance as the, people that run this YouTube channel, because of the fact that we still only have one working camera. And so with me being in Florida, his portion of the vlog is going to be on the iPhone. And we found that that's not as good of quality.
Yeah.
But there's nothing we can do. I mean, I don't think we're quite ready to buy a third camera. This is already like the replacement camera we had to get because of the bee in the back. So
I'm not sure how she literally...
It was meditated.
Open up. I mean, it was in a safe spot.
Zippered.
Case.
It was zipped
up.
Mm-hmm.
She somehow literally unzipped the case, opened the case up, did not chew on the case at all, left the case where it was, removed the camera, brought it to her little dwelling area in the back.
Watch out.
You're fine. And decided to snack on the camera.
Like, specifically the most important wire of the camera. Like, how she knew that. She's a little evil dog. But anyway, she reminds me of that, what is, like, Pinky in the Brain, and, like, the rat's evil, like, the last thing you would think is evil.
And the thing is, like, beforehand, I know my wife didn't screw it up, because, like, beforehand, I was like, I gotta make sure this is safe. Checked. It was zipped. It was in a safe place. I still think somebody had to have broken into my car and did this. As an evil, evil, evil joke.
No, it was definitely Jasmine, because, you know how I know? Because there was slobber on the lens.
Yeah, it was. Teeth marks all over. How did the dog unzip something?
I don't know.
She doesn't have thumbs. She has a penis, but she doesn't have thumbs.
Anyways, so that ended up being a moment of memory, but I just wanted to apologize in advance for the quality. Because, like, we, like, take this seriously, and, like, we want to try to put, like, if we're going to do this, we want to take it seriously and try to put out, watchable content.
We try. It's a whole lot of learning.
Maybe some of you agree, disagree. I don't think anyone agrees or disagrees because no one knows we exist yet. But anyways, so for anyone who may be watching this and just hasn't subscribed yet, we do apologize. We're trying hard. And we just gotta do what we gotta do. This is part of our marriage, and this is gonna be part of our YouTube. Right, baby?
Yep.
Anyways, so I'll show you what bag I got.
So this is the bag we got. There's a little story to them while we were out. Got me some new shoes. Yay.
Yay.
We got a story behind that as well. About how my wife just cannot stand my big bulky feet. Take it away, wifey.
No, clarify that I love his feet just fine, and I'll rub them and love them.
She
but
doesn't.
I
Ever.
massage them all the time.
Never.
He is lying right now. Sorry, my teeth look really white.
They are. You brush off.
What was I gonna say?
Your dick?
Shut up.
How? Views.
What was I gonna say?
About my.
Oh, I don't like his shoes. It's his shoes I don't like because they hurt.
Explain why. I don't step on her. Explain why they hurt.
They're everywhere and I walk into them.
On my feet. On my feet. They're everywhere on my feet. She hates them because she slammed into my feet with her foot. And then she blames me
For never taking his shoes off. No normal person wears their shoes 24 hours a day.
Yes, they do. I work 24/7. I work 24/7. Suck it. Anyway, sorry.
That was intense.
And then she's just like, she blames me, and like she should be doing the opposite. She should be like, I am so thankful that your feet were covered and protected from me slamming my big foot into it.
He better watch his mouth.
And like stabbing them with my toenails. So only one of us was hurt in the situation. No, you're like, why aren't you barefoot so we both could be hurt? It's still gonna hurt. My foot is made of bone. It's made of bone. That's not soft. It's still gonna hurt.
I truly don't believe that it's that easy to walk into a foot. But when you have a big bulky shoe, like you can walk into that.
She did it to my slippers too.
Well, that's not true.
And my running shoes, which are like skin tight to my foot. Realizing how you're getting like screwed here.
There are just things that like annoy me about Mark, and case in point being that like something happened at Goodwill when we were looking for a bag, and like he should have said something. He's just a little bit too mellow, but maybe I'm just a little bit too fired up. But something happened in Goodwill where he should have said something, and he was just way too calm for my liking. Do you want to tell them what happened?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. They're wonderful in there. What are you talking about? Okay, so here's like what happened. We went to Staples to buy our bag. I think that's where we left you people at. And like they had only bags above like $100.
And we were like, no thank you.
You're like, really? No. That's where I used to get my bags, and they're like $20 at best. Of course, they're a lot better quality, but anyway. So then we're going into Goodwill to look for another bag. Hope that there's one there.
Our fingers were crossed.
I send her off to the books because that's what she loves. I go on a mission to find this book bag or whatever. Mm-hmm. I find one, the only one there, and like, yay, I'm happy. Open it up real quick. It looks good. I'm off. I see her. I'm like, yeah, I'm checking out. We gotta get going. And then when we bought it, what was your problem?
There was bugs in it.
There's a few bugs which was found, and they opened it up and they killed them all.
There were cockroaches in the bag, and yes, they took care of it, but still, like, I don't want someone telling me that, like, it's okay, that happens sometimes. Like, don't belittle the fact that your stuff is
They only have so
flooding
much
in cockroaches.
time to do something.
Don't put something out on display.
They only have so much time.
To be honest, it was a little bit gross.
A little bit, but they killed it. They got him out of there. They gave it once over. I got a $5 bag.
I think they should have discounted it.
It's already discounted.
I don't know. I'm embarrassed because I know I'm being unreasonable, but I was just like, don't tell me that that just happens sometimes. That's gross. That, like, my mom works at Goodwill. Well, not anymore. But she did. I'm not going to go there. But she did. And I'm just going to tell you that that's not acceptable.
Alright, so I'm heading back on the road.
Anyways, Mr. Mello didn't give a shit.
No, I was like, I found there's only one bag there, and it wasn't even like in the bag area.
Yeah.
So it's like somebody was like, I'm going to get this, and probably saw the bug, then they're like, nope. And that was the only reason why you're taking a laptop with you on your trip. So thank you, bugs who gave your little life. I don't even know if they're cockroaches. I've never seen a bug like that before.
He's being a better person and focusing on, like, the blessings of it all, but I'm just focusing on the ill.
Alright, so we just got out of Red Robin. What, T-minus 40 minutes until airplane?
Yeah, we have to, I'm supposed to be there around 9 because the flight departs at 11. So, like, I'm not in super rush, but, like, we have to get ready to go. You have to find a parking spot, and then you have to, like, get through the lines, and they always say that the lines are on, like, holiday times.
Yeah.
It's not technically holiday, but it's December.
Yeah.
Isn't practically the whole month of December a holiday? Like, right after Thanksgiving, like, who knows? And I really miss my family, so I'm happy that I'm going to see them, but at the same time, like, it doesn't get easier to be away from you. And, like, you would think that, like, because we lived this life for so long when we were first dating, that it would be, you know, easy for us, or we'd be used to it, but, like, it's still, like, the same heart pain that it's always been.
Yeah.
Like, even worse, I would say, because, like, my roles have reversed. Like, I know what it's like to be with you most of the time now.
It never gets easier. But it's just for 2 weeks. You'll get to see your family, which I know you miss greatly, and you'll be back before you know it. 2 weeks will fly by. Then you get to come home, and we get to watch Star Wars.
Don't make my tummy hurt. No, just kidding. I've never, you know, this is the first flight I've taken since we started doing YouTube, and I feel like I have too much nervous jitters to attempt to take it out there. So there may not be, I don't want to say for sure there won't be, because, like, I might get brave. We'll see what happens. But I feel like, I don't know, the airport security is on, like, high alert, I feel, especially with everything that's been happening. So I don't want to do anything that'll raise attention to myself.
Yep.
I like to blend in and get where I'm going. Get to where I need to be and get to where I'm going. So, I'm not saying that there won't be any airport footage, but I'm assuming
No.
that there won't be.
Yeah.
It's highly likely that there will not be airport footage.
Yeah.
Do you agree, or, like, do you feel like I'm being a baby?
No, I've seen, like, I mean, you get the right TSA agent and you're just screwed. I'd rather them somehow not taking my camera. Losing footage over stupid stuff, because, like, then we really are gone for, like, a week.
But then you watch, like, sorry, my nose is itchy. I'm not picking it. It's just itchy. I think it's the weather. Like, my skin's getting dry. Stop it!
Maybe laugh.
I feel like, but then you watch, like, other, you know, popular vloggers on YouTube, and, like, they tape in the airport all the time. So it's like, how did they get so brave? But then again, I feel like their camera's not as bulky.
Well,
I might be wrong, but
I think there's times that you want to, like, pop out a little GoPro, and then there's times that you don't want to, like, lug this thing around when you're in this, like, obvious. I mean, this thing is, like, obvious. I mean, some of those cameras, like those more expensive ones, you have to admit, they look more like they could be taking pictures rather than filming. And I think that puts people more at ease. This screams, camcorder, movies. GoPro, people are like, what the heck is that? That little phone? If they're a GoPro, like, they can look weird.
I can see that.
Actually, I've seen a GoPro for some time now. I don't know what they look like nowadays. But, there's also a difference. Like, if they lose a camera, it's not that big of a deal.
To who?
To them, I'm assuming.
Oh.
We're not making money off of this.
Okay, so you think that because they're, already at the point where they're doing YouTube as a career, that, like, they probably have extra cameras on hand, or
yeah,
they can afford to get another one?
Well, that, and, like, I mean, again, this is much more of a career to them. Rather, this is fun for us, and it's really intriguing and enjoyable to kind of, like, tell our story of, like, PCOS, or soon, like, getting healthier, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, like, even if it's just one day us getting to see it again, it's us getting to see it again. So, like, us losing a camera is really, like, not in the budget. While them, they have a reason to, like, risk getting kicked out of Walmart.
Because they are getting solely paid by YouTube. The show must go on. I can get that. I see that. I see that. I mean, I one day hope that this will transition into something. I highly doubt anyone will ever see the level of the Shaytards, but, like, I hope that one day that maybe this could be something that allows us to be a full-time family, especially when we, in a year or two, God willing, have our baby. But, like, I can understand what you're saying.
It'd be nice. I mean, of course. It'd also be nice if, like, some of us just, even if it just ended up, like, gaining a little community, like, dealing with a lot of the PCOS stuff. Like, I mean, even though we've been married for, like, almost a year now, we've been together for quite some time, and your PCOS has been a consistent factor throughout your life. And there's a lot of people who, like me, didn't know about it. And, like, there's a lot behind that.
I don't know if it's rarer than you think or if people just don't talk about it, but I've never met someone else that has had it. So, like, I do hope that this will allow for camaraderie and community and connections, because, like, I would love to have, like, I don't know, like a pen, I don't want to say pen pal, but, like, I would like to have a buddy that, like, gets it.
It'd be nice. And, like, it would be nice if more people actually knew about this stuff and maybe were more open about it. Again, I used to help people lose weight through martial arts and other things like that. And now looking back, there may have been students that have gone through us that actually may have been suffering from PCOS. And a lot of their inabilities was medical. That, I mean, if we maybe knew more about that kind of stuff, it would have been, like, an easier time talking them into, like, hey, go see a doctor. Just in case. Get a clean bill of health.
But it's so, like, not well known that there are even some doctors that aren't familiar with it. Or, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think it'd be important to try to get that awareness out there. Even just little increments here and there. I think it'd be good for more people to come out and say, like, I have this, I'm going through this. This is my struggles every day. But that's hard, I get that. Heck, our first video was hard to get out there. All I did was sit in a car. I guess a lot haven't changed, have it?
Where are we now?
Should we get going, baby?
I guess it's time.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll see you in a bit, maybe not. Last video of this, I mean, this may be a long video, you may want to cut it up. I think it'd be good for you to edit this one.
I'll see what happens, because, like, I need to, like, be fair to, like, tomorrow's my first day with my family, so I don't want to, like, go hide in my room.
Yeah. If you feel like you can't.
Yeah. So we'll be in communication with each other. We'll see what works best.
That's more the technical stuff that we'll deal with. So yeah, if somehow this is the last video, or the last video is you touching down, Thanks for joining the family.
We're happy you're here.